Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to my video. All right, so we are doing this video on this AUTOPHIX 3910 Bluetooth diagnostic device. This is a sample that was sent to me. I've done a ton of AUTOPHIX stuff because I get a ton of samples sent to me, but this is gonna be my own personal review of this. This is gonna be an unboxing and a demo. As you guys can see, this is specifically for BMWs, professional scanner for BMW, vehicle supports diagnostic and maintenance functions for the entire vehicle system. It's got a wide vehicle coverage. It supports most vehicles from 98 to the present. A professional tool for most systems of BMW Minis, Rolls-Royces for all you rich people, and a general tool for testing engine of other brands. Basic functions include read fault codes, clear fault codes, read data stream, reset service, and stuff that I can't see in from the box. But this is gonna be an unboxing. But before I unbox, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna read off all the stuff that you guys want me to read off as far as what it could do specifically. This is a 2023 model. It's for all BMW systems. EPB, CBS, etc. Reset battery check, which is a big one on BMWs. You guys got a BMW, just to gain the battery and putting a new battery in, you guys gonna have to reset the battery. Check throttle learning code reader for iPhone, iPad, and Androids. So this goes for around $88.95. It can access full vehicle module, powertrain module, suspension module, body module, electronic module, including engine EGS, ABS, SAS, ACS, SRS, transmission, dynamic control, stability, electronic parking brake, instrument cluster, central body electronics, all this stuff. Just stay with me, guys. All right, I'm gonna get to it in a sec. Car access, system, fuel pump, electronic power steering, 3910 code scanner, can read and clear fault codes on all systems. Bluetooth OBD2 scanner is one of the most economical and professional OBD2 code readers and scan tools in the market. Professional auto scan 2 has hot service functions, clean service reset, EPB brake. I'm just gonna reread all of that. So it says you can erase codes, live data stream, freeze frame, O2, the sensor test, IM monitor, readiness, all that stuff. Whether you're a professional mechanic or ordinary code reader is a good helper, help you encounter. So if you guys have, you guys can read all that, the rest of that stuff in the description section. Gonna post a link. This was sent to me as a sample, but this is gonna be my own personal opinion, so it's not really a promotion, since I'm actually just putting out my own opinions of this scanner. Just right off the bat, this is what it looks like. It comes out of the box exactly like this. Now, as I've always said, that if you have a BMW, you guys have a BMW, it's always good to have one of these scanners around, particularly with BMWs, Audis, Mercedes, where these vehicles have a lot of electronics in them. It's well worth it if you guys can get this, particularly for less than $100, because a lot of the OBD2s, OBD2s that actually encompass all vehicles don't actually do specific codes for BMW Mini, Cooper issues, and Rolls-Royce issues, and all that stuff. But essentially, this is what it looks like. And like I said, this is not a button. Okay, so it's a dongle. It's got a light, and this is essentially what it looks like. You're looking at it. It's essentially what it looks like. What else can I say about this before I plug it in? As far as if you guys have a BMW, you know how hard it is to troubleshoot issues with BMWs, guys. So you know, I actually prefer the tethered versions of these OBD2s, but you know, considering how good Bluetooth technology is these days, these works just as well. And a lot of times these are somewhat a little bit cheaper because there's no tethering to it. I don't know if that's the case. I don't know if that's the case because there's no tethering to it. But I mean, you don't need to. All you gotta do is just toss it somewhere. It's small. It's light. Toss it somewhere. You can have it connecting to your OBD port at all times if you want, just in case. Yeah. So without, you're gonna have to whatchamacallit, download the app for it. There's an app for it, AUTOPHIX app. I'm gonna download the app. I'm gonna plug this in, and we're just gonna go through a demo of what this actually does. All right, so you guys can see it's plugged in. Once it's plugged in, you guys can see that. All right, guys, so all I did was put in AUTOPHIX in the Play Store. If you guys have Safari, what is it, Safari? I'm not an iPhone guy, but guys have iPhone or whatever, you guys could actually just go on the App Store and download the app, and you guys can see on the box there's actually a QR code for it, and you guys could actually do a snap on the QR code or put your phone on the QR code, and it'll take you exactly to the app itself. But why don't I do that, because I'm not quite sure exactly which app it is, because I mean AUTOPHIX 3910 I put in, and what comes up is AUTOPHIX and OBD made both of them from the same author or whatever that's called, from the same person who actually created it. I'm not quite sure whether this AUTOPHIX is the correct AUTOPHIX, but let me see if I can actually do the QR code and see if this AUTOPHIX app actually comes up. All right, so guys, good to know. So good to know, guys. So I actually did from the QR. This came up, AUTOPHIX. It's the same app, the #1 app that's on the Google Play Store if you actually pop in AUTOPHIX 3910 or whatever. But we're gonna open this up. We're gonna connect, and this is exactly what it takes you to. Click here to have feed. Okay, here between the home pages, and all right. So that's the setup. And you gotta agree to something. AUTOPHIX needs to use the following devices. I agree to the Bluetooth location. I'm gonna say approximate while using this app only, and allow. And here we go. It's connecting, and press connect. Go to set. Notifications allow, permissions. Location, nearby devices, phones, remove permission, and what it set as default mobile data speed, charge system settings, app stores and details. Open. What are we doing? But Bluetooth is off. Please turn Bluetooth on first. Give me a sec. Please enable permissions. Notifications allowed. What's the permissions, guys? Location allowed on here, not allowed files and media, phone, unused app, remove permissions, files and media, AUTOPHIX, allow access, phone. Okay, guys, so that was a little bit annoying, and it does say you want to use precise location. I kind of know. I think I kind of know why, because there's a direct connection from the Bluetooth to the phone probably, but not a big deal. It connected immediately. It connected once I put on the Bluetooth. It pops up immediately, connected it immediately. I didn't really need to do that because it was automatically connected. You guys have any Bluetooth devices? You know, sometimes the Bluetooth technology in those devices aren't very good, but the Bluetooth was immediate. There was no hesitation, there was no checking. All that stuff is just for location purposes and allowing permission, stuff like that from your phone. However, let's go to what the interface is. So you got a battery check, you got a member center, report, setting, help, and feedback. Let's just see what the battery check is about. All right, so it does read a voltage check, and 14.5, 14.6. It does actually have a voltage. This is only supports battery voltage detector for 12-volt vehicles. Test results are only for reference, and that's what you guys are looking for. It gives you a reference, and it tells you, what's good and what's not as far as the start is concerned. I think that's actually just to do a what's the term for that? That's to do a real battery check on it. But let's move on to the next one. That's very, very good. Let's member center. You can register, log in, my devices connected, my vehicle profile. You guys can do all that. I'm not gonna do all that right now. It'll give you a report. There's feedback where you could send a feedback to AUTOPHIX. Access request on audio. Use the app normally. Please allow us to use the access phone on your device. That you could actually do that. Settings, connect device, units, screen, about, restore, all that good stuff. You get a diagnostic. Actually, use the normally. Please allow us to use the. So I have like so much on my phone right now that I'm not actually gonna. I have so much on my phone right now that I'm actually not gonna do all that. But you guys can actually do all that on your own if you guys want to. But this is the whole entire interface of it. All you gotta do is just click on Diagnostic, and it'll run the whole entire gamut of codes for you, as far as good, bad, and all that stuff. But you know what? Just for this, let me just do this. Let me just allow access to the store. Go to the settings and notifications, permission, location, files, media. It wants access to the store, and now I'm not gonna do all this, guys. All right, this is just a demo of this. As you guys can see, I'm gonna tell you guys what all the good points is on this. Good points is it's very, very simple to use. It gives you a lot of information for the money, for the bang for the buck. You gotta sign up for it. You gotta log in and sign in, all that stuff. But once you log in and sign up, this is pretty much a gateway to any of the issues that you might have with your BMW or could have with your BMW, and it reads all the systems. I know there are a lot of things as far as if you guys have looked for OBD2s, a lot of them are very complicated to use. A lot of them aren't as intuitive, and a lot of them are pretty general as far as the information is concerned. But for $80, and you might be able to get it cheaper in some other venues, but for 80 bucks, this is a good bang for your buck. OBD2 scanner, check it out. If you guys have any of your own personal opinions on this, definitely leave a comment in the comment section. If you guys have any of your own personal experiences with this and issues with your BMW, and whether good or bad, whether it's helping you out with detecting or diagnosing your issues and fixing your issues, definitely drop a comment in the comment section. All right, guys, I'm gonna leave it at that. Please give me a thumbs up, please subscribe, and I'm gonna drop a couple links. If you guys looking to get this, definitely check it out. All right, guys, take care, have a good day, all that good stuff. All right, guys, have a good day.